Today, we look at Illinois' early 2022 recruiting class. If you haven't yet, please share and subscribe to help grow the channel, and I hope you enjoy the video. Today's video is powered by SeatGeek. Get $20 off any tickets sold using promo code AITRIGHT on the SeatGeek app or website. Illinois signed 3 recruits in their early signing period, all perimeter-oriented players, along with the big man transfer in the last couple of days that we'll talk about later. In the 2021-2022 guard rotation, you have seniors Trent Frazier, Utah transfer Alfonso Plummer, and DeMonte Williams. And it's up in the air if Jacob Grandison returns as a super senior for the 2022-23 season. But either way, after this year, the Illini lose quite a bit in their backcourt, but feel like they've answered a couple of those questions in this recruiting cycle. They recruited a bit of scoring, toughness, and athleticism. The type of players the staff loves, everyday guys. Jayden Epps comes in as the 75th overall prospect and the number 13 combo guard in the country. Before choosing Illinois, he had offers from schools like UConn, Kansas, Florida, and Arkansas. He attended Kings Fork in Virginia up until his senior year, transferring to Combine Academy. He felt he needed more of a challenge, a more rigorous schedule that included travel against tough competition. So far, the changes have paid off. Putting up almost 40 points against an overtime elite professional high school team. He's about 6'2", 200 pounds. He reminds me a lot of former Seton Hall guard Miles Powell. Bigger body guard who could fill it up quick from all 3 levels of the basketball court, tough shooter and shot maker. Players like him usually translate well to Big Ten play. It'll be tough to push him around on either end. Once Williams and Plummer are gone, Illinois is going to need a knockdown shooter and scorer. Also may need someone to relieve Curbelo for 7 to 10 minutes per game on point. He's played a lot of point guard in the past, but he's very comfortable playing off the ball, getting plays ran for him, providing some floor spacing. As the roster is currently set, he'll be competing for playing time with Brandon Pajemski, fellow recruit Sencire Harris, and sharing some point guard duties with Andre Curbelo. Sencire Harris comes in as the 106th overall prospect and the number 14 shooting guard in the country. Coming out of St. Vincent St. Mary in Ohio, he had offers from Maryland, Cincinnati, and Xavier before choosing Illinois. Pretty wiry at 6'3", 160, but the lefty guard does have an edge to him. He's a competitor and won't back down from any challenge. Quick defender, and for a program losing one of the top perimeter defenders in the country in Trent Frazier, Harris's presence and development into a good defender could get him early minutes. He'll need to put on some healthy weight, and he'll get there over time. Kind of opposite of Frazier, though, on the offensive end, Harris likes to play off the bounce, get to the paint, use his length to make plays for himself and others. If defenders give him room, he'll shoot it, going off the bounce to his right, or just from a triple threat. Springy and athletic, he provides tons of energy. Likes to get out in transition, running his lanes for dunks and finishes at the basket. If you remember the Illinois 2005 team, he gives me strong Luther Head vibes. I believe he's capable of playing the 2 and the 3. Brad Underwood has shown he is not afraid of going with the 3-guard lineup. When he gets to campus, he'll be competing for playing time against Brandon Pajemski, Jayden Epps, RJ Melendez, and Austin Hutcherson. Ty Rodgers comes in as the highest ranked prospect at 53rd overall and the number 16 small forward in the country. He had offers from Michigan State, Michigan, Memphis, Houston, Florida State, and other big-time schools. Rodgers attended Grand Blanc High School through his junior year, winning the Division I state championship in 2021. This fall, he transferred out to Thornton High School. Soon after, he committed and signed with Illinois in mid-November. He's about 6'6", 6'7", 210 pounds. He can probably get plugged in and play defense for Illinois right now. He's a next-level defender, strong athlete, good feet. I don't remember the last time Illinois had a big elite wing defender on their roster, but he's next on deck. He takes pride in guarding the other team's best player, and he's physically ready to be that guy for Illinois. Offensively, he's aggressive and bouncy, but look for the Illinois staff to get right to honing his guard skills and shooting. If he's able to iron out a few wrinkles, he'll be able to play right away, even though there are a good amount of players in his position who should be coming back to campus next year. Can see Ty playing both the 3 and the 4 in college, maybe the 2 in a couple years, but faces steep competition with RJ Melendez, Austin Hutcherson, Jacob Grandison, Luke Goody, and Coleman Hawkins. The early signing period for Illinois reflects the culture of their program. Getting talent is one thing, but getting talent that fits your vision can take your program to another level. This class should end up in the top 20 nationally and the top 5 in the Big Ten. They've answered some questions, but they still don't want to be too young. I will not be surprised if Underwood goes into the transfer portal to solidify other positions with some experience. This is funny because I was actually done recording and editing this video, but then there was a transfer big man from Baylor who committed to Illinois, so I'm just going to throw him in this video too. At 6'9", 260, Jayden Danger comes in. The former top 100 prospect finished high school in Minnesota, but his hometown is actually Chicago, Illinois. He'll be able to spend this year getting in top shape, battling big guys in the rotation, working hard on his game. He's very skilled and comfortable with the basketball, can play with power and finesse. His game reminds me a bit of former Purdue forward Caleb Swanigan. He's not that explosive, but he can handle and pass the basketball at a decent level. Not sure if he'd be able to play in a too-big system, but if he does next year, I'd expect that to be with Omar Payne. Dane to play the 4 offensively, but on the other end, Payne to play the 4 defensively since he'd be more comfortable guarding on the perimeter. If his conditioning's at a good level, which has been a problem in the past, I see him in the rotation, maybe starting, especially if this is Kofi Coburn's last season with the Illini. His competition for minutes will be with Omar Payne, Coleman Hawkins, Brendan Lieb, and Ben Bosman's Verdonk.
Dan Dockage can't guard me.